big reaction, that's for sure. After quite a poor performance and a result in the last outing, but no, I'm expecting a big reaction. We've talked about it for the week, right, yesterday certainly, and let's expecting a better reaction.
Almost ready to go then here at Letchworth. Darren Purse's side looking for their first win in March. A bit of a break now in PDL fixtures. Off we go then. Ball back to Joel Bagan and high up into the sky. Good pressure early on from Naikua. Stepped up from the 18s, scored a lot of goals for them in recent weeks. Going to make his mark at under 21s level now, with next season in mind. Aidan McNamara with the throw. Heavy touch from Jeffries. Battling to win it back though now with King. Joel Bagan turns, plays the ball down the line. Only as far as Mazionis at the Ipswich defence. First touch then for Ollie Denham. Been a while since we've seen him in action. Great to have him back out there. The Wales under-21 call-up as well to his name. There's Matondo, nice turn, bit of space in front of him. He's got Joel Colwell on the outside. Matondo finds Colwell now. Naikua in the box. Colwell wins a foul on the very, very corner of the penalty spot. Joel Bagan then, the man to deliver this. Inches away from being a penalty, right on the corner of the box. Benjamin, King, Denham, the targets in and around the penalty spot for this delivery. Joel Colwell making the short option. Bagan's ball in. Heavy touch from Naikua, can't bring it under his control. Benjamin does well. Denham. Ipswich's win on Tuesday in this reverse fixture put them up to 7th spot in the table. The Bluebirds dropped one place down to 4th. Reading overtaking them with a draw in their own match. 10 wins and 2 draws from 22 games for City, looking to make it 11 here. Here come Town. Thomas can't quite prevent that from being a corner. It's something that Darren Purse said yesterday to me, Taylor, talking about players slowly coming back from injury, yourself one of them of course, and he said that's been reason for it being a bit of a stop-start campaign for the 21s. A lot of players coming in and then going out again.
Yeah, to be fair, we haven't had a full squad, to be honest, most of the season. I can't wait to get back now. You know, injuries are part of football, but you know, it is what it is. You've got to get on with it, and I think going into the last 5 games, and after this one, I think we'll have virtually our full squad back, so plenty to choose from, and a couple of friendlies over the international break will do us well, get some minutes into the legs, and look to finish the season off strong for sure.
Here's Chirewa, can't find a teammate in the box. Comes out to Armin, wearing the armband for Ipswich Town, the left back. Jeffries. Scooped over the top, but Joe Thomas equal to it. Ipswich getting a foot on the ball now then. Back to goalkeeper Williamson. And that is a free kick won by Chirewa. Scored from the penalty spot on Tuesday afternoon. Ipswich's 4th goal of that game in their 4-1 win. The one for City, scored very well taken from Cameron Antwi from outside the box, but just proved to be a consolation. The boys will be hoping for a more positive result this morning. Chirewa, the man then standing over this free kick, decent position. Looks like he's going to have a strike on it. The post, try to sneak it around the wall, didn't quite come off. Here's Denham, back to Bagan. Full forward line for City with Matondo and Naikua. Both started the season, of course, with the 18s, but are moving up in recent weeks to 21 level. Long throw met by Bagan. Denham clears up, and that ball will run for a goal kick. 8 minutes gone, goalless here at Leckwith. Big match, of course, tomorrow afternoon up in Rotherham. The Bluebirds taking on the Millers. Really important clash in the context of the Championship table. Bluebirds in the UK can listen live with us on Cardiff City TV, and if you are international based, you can watch the action with a match pass for just £10. Good foot in there from Colwell, and here's Naikua picking up that loose ball, but it's not the pass he was looking for. That's Jeffries, and out for another Ipswich throw. Chirewa, good ball through, Bagan cuts out the danger. Zionis goes back to Williamson. Good long ball. Nice idea to try and find Albi Armin. Couldn't quite keep it in. early thoughts on this game, Tay?
Bit of a scrappy start, to be honest, from both teams. I think no one's really settled yet. I think no one's got the ball down and playing. I think these games are tough. I mean, you have to find your way into the game, and obviously, even if you have to see the first 10 minutes out, just keep it solid. I think it's quite cagey at the moment, so especially after Tuesday, I think we won't concede early, so it's a big part of this first 10 minutes. Just get through this part and then got to get playing.
Yeah, it was just 2 minutes before Ipswich took the lead on Tuesday afternoon. Their first goal really set the tone for that game, so important point you make, and it is 10 minutes gone, the scores are level. Chance here, Naikura trying to feed through Antwi. Now Ipswich will look to break. Benjamin with an important foot in. Chirewa. There's Jeffries. Benjamin searching ball down the line. Kept in there by Bradshaw. Good strength from Colwell. Nice touch as well, looking for Antwi. That's well won though from the Ipswich defender, and here they come again. Foyo this time taking on King, puts the ball across. Benjamin's clearance not too convincing, but away it goes eventually. And for a City throw. Lucky there, good pressure. Jeffries with that ball. And he's again Isaac Jeffries into the box. Here's Antwi, wins a corner. Good decision making, nice idea from Cameron.
Yeah, good chance here, still very scrappy, I must say. But I don't know how this is to do with the pitch a bit. Getting towards the end of the season now, a few bobbles about, but we need to settle down a bit, I think.
There's a couple of times that it's kind of fallen for Matondo Naikura just in those areas, picking up loose balls, trying to make something happen on the turnover. It's led to a corner here. Bagan to deliver. 13 minutes gone. Good ball in, well met though by the Ipswich man, Jeffries. Here's King trying to feed Matondo. Now Ipswich look to break once again. Cameron Antwi slowing down the attack. Taking that ball off Chirewa really well there. Almost takes it off himself though. Here's McNamara, just Jeffries, and even stabs it out for a throw. King reads that well, trying to drive through into midfield, wins the free kick. Taken quickly to Jeffries. McNamara. Colton, bit of space for him. Wins another free kick. Nice touch. Ball down the line, looking for Matondo. Just takes a tumble though, out for a goal kick it goes. 15 minutes gone then, 0-0 here at Leckwith. Not the most exciting start, I think it's fair to say, to this game, but City haven't conceded as they did against Ipswich on Tuesday in those first 15 minutes. Here's Jeffries. Colwell trying to read it, but it's again well defended from the visitors, and McNamara gets an important touch. Surely a foul. Nothing given.
A foul, yeah.
Nothing given from the referee. Clearly got there first, Aiden. Pretty sure he got a touch as well. Nice turn. The referee again has played his part, getting in the way of Eli King, but here it comes with Ipswich Town on the edge of the box. Chance for Nwabueze. Good block out for a corner, and Eli King just making that point that Chirewa was able to spin away from him because the referee has got right in his way. Two decisions really that go against Cardiff City in the last minute there from the man in the middle. Comes the corner kick then for Ipswich. Towards goal, chance. Thomas grabs it. Just before Zach Bradshaw could get a foot on it. Loose ball there again from McNamara. Gives Ipswich the chance to come forward. Here's Mazionis. Well cut out though, and here's Antwi for City. Colwell turns onto it. Bagan now has Matondo outside him, but goes inside to Antwi. Probably the wrong pass there. Playing into trouble, Joel Bagan. Chirewa does the same thing, but gets away with it. Nice ball into Yinde. Albin puts it across. Denham with a strong header, and Colwell helps it on its way. Chirewa once again, clearly one of Ipswich's brightest stars in this side. Goes out wide this time, looking for Nwabueze. Over it goes for a goal kick. Colwell. Jeffries back to Colwell. In a tight space there, Antwi trying to protect the ball. Jeffries does well. Denham. There's Jeff at Matondo. Nice 1-2, and Joel Bagan goes on the outside. It's Matondo. Finds Antwi. Runs all the way over to Jeffries here. Bodies in the box for City. One of them is Antwi. That's surely a push on Colwell, and this time the referee does give the free kick.
It's a better played on our left side, yeah. Probably want to see more of.
Ipswich didn't really need to clear that ball. Goalkeeper was ready to collect. Bit of miscommunication, and it's handed City a free kick in a dangerous position.
I'm surprised Carmen taking this because he scored a belter on Tuesday and the loss from probably about the same spot that I was in now. Come on the edge of the box and he's killed him right in the top corner, so I'm surprised he hasn't took that off Joel there.
Well, we've seen Perry and G step up from fullback to take a couple of free kicks recently for the first team. Maybe Joel Bagan's been taking some lessons from him. Looks like the left footer's going to give this a go. Just outside the D. 20 minutes gone. Chance for City. Bagan. Oh, brilliant free kick.
I eat my words. Sorry, Joel. Jesus.
Well, maybe he has been taking a lesson from Perry in the free kick department. What an effort from Joel Bagan that is.
I hope we don't listen to this, that's for sure. Great finish.
That suited that left foot perfectly, didn't it? Curled in, just clipped the crossbar as it went into the top corner. And after a scrappy start and a pretty even opening 20 minutes, that's a very valuable goal for the Bluebirds. 1-0, Joel Bagan with it.
Yeah, hopefully that will settle us down a bit now and we can get playing a bit more. I think that's what we needed. It was a great free kick from Joel, fair play.
Straight back into the action, the left back hooking that away for a throw. Ball back with Ipswich Town. Here's Bradshaw. Free kick given. Heavy challenge from Denham. On the edge of the box now with Taylor. His pass intercepted, but it comes back to Lovin at right back. Bradshaw. Intercepted one well there by McNamara, and he wins the throw in too. That's more like it.
Yeah, I can see Percy on this near side telling them to get up the pitch more. The pitch is the same for both teams. If they're going to play out, it's going to bobble, so I think we need to get on top of them a bit more if they're trying to play.
Yeah, and this side has been where the space is. I think Joel and Jaffet have combined well over on the left, but certainly Isaac and Aidan have had a bit more room to manoeuvre in. There's another throw in there to City. Colwell looking for Antwi. Can he shoot? Oh, great strike from Cameron Antwi. That's 2-0. Opened up really, really nicely for the midfielder. And that's an excellent finish. His second against Ipswich Town this week. And that puts City 2-0 up.
2 in a week for Cam. Great finish of the left foot.
Yeah, great strength from Colwell. Does take a bobble. Gets off Ayinde, but it falls perfectly into the path of Antwi. He makes no mistake. Really nicely executed. And 2 in 2 minutes for City.
It's more like it.
Now, Darren Purse said he was hoping for a response, a reaction from the defeat on Tuesday. And this has been a pretty good start for the Bluebirds on home soil. 2-0 after 24 minutes. 2 superb goals, one from Joel Bagan, one from Cameron Antwi. Nakua can't find King with that flick, but goes to close down, as does Matondo, forcing Ipswich Town back. Darren Purse, as you say. Taylor just urging the side up.
Yeah.
There's Nakua offside. Yeah, it's a very good point. If that pitch is not really suitable to play out on, and that's what Ipswich are trying to do, there's going to be mistakes, and we've got to try and force them out of Ipswich. That's a great ball though to Ayinde, and McNamara gets the wrong side and might be in trouble here. Yeah, it was a red card for Aidan McNamara. A ball out of nowhere, and City are down to 10 men. Well, just as we were saying how good a start it's been, a good 5 minutes. And now the Bluebirds have a bit of a problem. Great ball from Chirewa again. He's the main man for Ipswich, and
yeah, he's looked bright on their team, I must say. Probably the best player, but he's got the other side of the mark, and as a defender, you know, them ones are hard, because when you get caught like that, you can't really touch him, and then at the end of the day, if it's your last man, the referee's only got one decision to make. So I do feel for him, but that happens sometimes in football.
yeah, unfortunate. Just caught out, and then it only takes one small piece of contact, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's Aiden's morning over, and Ipswich with a good chance of a free kick of their own. It's going to be Jesse Nwabueze to take it. Edge of the box, goes low, wide of the post. Nice idea. Jay Semenyo's been warming up for the past 10-15 minutes, and might just be increasing the intensity of that warm-up. I'm not sure whether we'll see a change, but the Bluebirds are down a right back.
I think it's important now we see this. I know there's only 25 minutes gone, but with a 2-goal lead, I think it's important to see this first half out, because 10 men, 25 minutes in the game, it's not exactly what you want, but it might be a change of plans after. It's important to get in the dressing room and sit down and regroup.
Out for a Cardiff City throw then. Coming up to the half-hour mark, it's still a 2-goal lead for the Bluebirds, but down to 10 men. This game exploded into life with that Joel Bagan free kick, and I think from Darren Purse's point of view, he could do with it calming back down again. There's Colwell. Just leans on Foyo. It's going to be a card. Kua is booked. Coming back in to do the dirty work, do the press, and I think the phrase we use is a striker's tackle, really, there.
Yeah, you need to be careful a bit, though. I don't think we need to be putting any more silly tackles in the moment. And I know he's trying to work back, but you know, you don't want another one getting sent down the tunnel, so I think we just need to sit and see this next 5 minutes out. I know Ipswich like to pass there about, and they're a footballing team, and I'm sure they'll see much more of the ball now that we've got 10 men. But this is the type of chances we need on the counter now.
Nice attempt from Ikua, not quite there though. That's a late one there. We're giving out yellow cards, Mr. Referee. Yeah, I thought so. For the captain of Ipswich Town, Albie Armin, just leaving one in on Naikua. touch. And that's right. Out for another Ipswich throw. King retrieves possession. Here's Antwi. Space for King. Made an intelligent run. That's a good ball. Looking for Tondo. Cole will pick up the pieces. Good touch. Good strength. Referee not interested. Seen them given before.
Yep.
Ipswich coming out again. Unsurprisingly trying to play down their left side where the Bluebirds are a man down. Nice, and Jeffries slotting in at right back. Here's Denham. Bagan helps his teammate out there. Joe Thomas will send it long. Taylor sets it back, good cross. And left back Armin trying to make the space, that back post run. Nwabweze. Chirewa. Armin again. Now Carr in midfield. Good shape from City, and that's well read from Naikua. Needs an option now, doesn't really have one. Good test this for the Bluebirds. 2-0 up but a man down. Defending well. Protecting their goal. It's good from Denham. Forces that out wide to Lavin. Into the box by Carr. And there's that back post run again from the left back, Armin. And Naikua did well to deal with it. Now it goes for a goal kick. There's Foyo, puts the ball into the box, wins a corner. Been a very long couple of minutes, only 34 played. That red card feels like a lifetime ago now. Ipswich just ramping up the pressure. City digging in well so far. Jeffries alive to that short corner option from Ayinde. That leaves a free man in the middle. I think it's Chirewa. And it goes. Cleared away by Benjamin. And the offside flag is raised. I think we're going to see another 10 minutes of this, aren't we, Tace? Just relentless defending from the Bluebirds and trying to pick the opportunities to play forward when the space shows.
Yeah, it's going to be a long old game. We have players sent off that early. It's hard to play out and play the way we want to play, but I think Purse would be happy with a 2-goal lead. Sometimes when players get sent off that early, it happens in football, and the red card was a tough one because as I said, it's a defender. When someone gets behind you like you're the last man, there's only one way of going. But I just think it's important now, communication, organisation, and we just keep it solid and stay in shape for the next 10 till half time and see the game up for a few minutes.
Benjamin. Goes back to Thomas. Offside flag is raised once again. Benjamin does well just to see that one out down the line. Almost intercepted from Naikua. Bit of space for Armin. Leaves one in again. Tommy Taylor that time on Joel Bacon. I think he's competing for the ball in all fairness. But it earns City a free kick and another breather from the Ipswich Town possession. Off we go again then. Seven minutes to go until the break. Cardiff City 2, Ipswich Town 0. Two great goals for the Bluebirds. Joel Bagan, superb free kick that you will surely be seeing again in our highlights of this game. Cameron Antwi with a fine finish as well. But a red card for Aidan McNamara. Turned this contest, shifted the momentum slightly, but City defending well so far. Good feet there, but a good tackle. Albi Armin up against Xavier Benjamin, captain against captain. That's the City man who gets an important foot in.
He's probably going to have to do a lot of that work on the outside as well. Now Isaac's filling in the right back, and I think, you know, Jav's going to be asked to be drawn out of position sometimes as well as every other player on the team on the pitch. So just going to have to put that work in as our graft. But
great feet from Colwell. Here's Antwi. Bodies appearing around him now. Cameron Antwi needs to make something from this. Oh, just brilliantly into the towards the box and wins a free kick. Took a little while for the referee to signal it, but again, it's that loose ball from Ipswich that the likes of King and Colwell are going to pounce on Taylor, and that's how Cardiff are going to get their joy in this game.
Yeah, they're still going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? There's plenty of time left in this game. There's always going to be chances still for us. They're going to have chances, but if they still want to play, and you know they're going to want to split passes through the lines and you know try and stick to the way they want to play, it's always on to Nick here and then pounce and counter and go down the other end where they haven't got their numbers, sort of, because they're going to want to come back into this game. So I'm pretty sure they're going to want to push players up our end of the pitch.
Well, he's already scored one free kick this afternoon, Joel Bacon. The goalkeeper just making sure that his wall is in the right place so he can't sneak it in at that front post. Towards the back it goes. Too much on it on that occasion. Out for a goal kick. 5 to go then until the break. 2-0 to City. Great work there from Benjamin. There's Nakua. Eli King in support. A little bit short that pass to him. King just using all the space he's got there. Unfortunately, just concedes the throw in. Interesting to watch there. Eli King's just. That ball's back with the two Ipswich centre halves. He's just on his toes, just waiting to see which direction it goes, and he was pouncing straight onto it. As you said, everyone's going to have to play a little bit out of position, and he's the one who's got the energy to get across the middle of the park and try and make up for that missing man. Yeah,
he's got a good engine, Kingy. Yeah, like I said, they're going to make mistakes, and there's another one there, so there's still plenty of chances, I'm sure.
Good strength from Cobble, great footing from Joel. Jeffries runs a little bit into trouble though, and it's Chirewa with a clear run into the box. Needs to be careful here. Isaac does brilliantly. Good strength from the right winger, turned right back. Chirewa complains but gets nothing. And here's Carr for Ipswich Town. Man down for City, head injury. Is it Isaac? So taking a whack when defending that 1v1.
Yeah. Good desire from Isaac here. He's going to have to do our whole game, especially when you're playing out of position. Nothing an attacker wants more, well, worse, sorry, than playing out of position, especially right back when you want to be up the other end, crossing, assisting, scoring goals. Whereas part of football, you're going to have to do that now and help the team out.
And from the other team's point of view, they want a midfield player playing in defence that they can run at, someone who's not quite as comfortable, so he's got to stay disciplined as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's good at that though, Isaac. He's got a good attitude, and his work rate's superb, so he won't have no problem filling in them for sure, and he'll do that for the team.
Yeah, just a couple of flying arms and elbows in there from Chirewa, nothing untoward really, just a coming together. But always best not to take any risks with head injuries, and it also gives the two sides a chance for a bit of a breather, a drinks breaks and a chat with their coaches as we come towards the end of this first half. Ipswich will want one before the break, just to make it a little bit more nervous for the Bluebirds, but at the minute it's Cardiff City who are holding firm, 2-0 up, defending well despite being a man down. Two captains just discussing with the referee how we're going to get play back underway here. Minutes ago then, until the break. We'll have a little bit of stoppage time, I presume. Injuries, red cards, 2 goals. After a slow start, it has developed into an eventful first half. City will be hoping it stays this way for the remainder. Nice touch finder there from Bagan, just pushing his teammates up the pitch. Ball into the box for Ipswich. Chance on the edge for Chirewa. Good block. Thankfully didn't fall to the feet of Tommy Taylor. Isaac Jeffries just about coming back on. Took a bit longer than he was hoping. Darren Purse just making that case as well. The referee's forgotten to bring the City man back on, and the Bluebirds down to 9 for a minute or so there. .45 played then, the mystery of stoppage time in these fixtures. quite sure how long we're going to have, but Joel Bacon picks up possession. Eli King bursting through the middle, trying to play the $1 million pass. Out to Nyakua. Ipswich coming forward then just before the end of this game. Good block though. Great block from Joel Bacon once again. Benjamin gets a head on it, out of the box. Referee takes a look at his watch. City in no hurry to get out too quickly. It's going to come straight back. It's a poor ball. Joel Bacon just lets that run for a goal kick. There is the half-time whistle then. Cardiff City 2-0 up against Ipswich Town at the break. A sloppy start for both teams really, but the game exploded into life. Absolutely beautiful free kick from Joel Bacon after 21 minutes. Shortly followed by Cameron Antwi's goal from the edge of the box, another good strike. Then the red card for Aidan McNamara, and since then it's been largely Ipswich Town trying to break the Bluebirds down, but they haven't found a way through at present. A couple of early chances for Ipswich. Not a lot to trouble Joe Thomas, but the main moment was this from Joel Bacon. Taylor Jones saying Cameron Antwi should take it. I'm not sure what he's on about. What a goal that is from Joel.
He's going to have him in the neck for that.
But to be fair to Cameron, he showed what he can do from the edge of the box with this one.
Yeah, well, another prettiest of games like we said, but good start. You'll be happy with your reaction, and we're going to the changing room now. I'm pretty sure we'll change a few things, try and tighten it up, but yeah, they're probably going to come back out, see more of the ball, but it happens sometimes, and you know, it's not all about performance as well. 3 points, and I think that's what we want anyway from Tuesday's game.
And that is the key turning point there, Aidan McNamara. I say turning point, it hasn't affected the scoreline, just affected momentum in this game, the red card, and that's what we expect to see tweaked at half-time, perhaps, just to tighten things up. We'll leave you then with the first half highlights. At the break, it is Cardiff City 2, Ipswich Town 0. See you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back then to the second half of this under-21s clash. We have a change for both sides at the break. For the Bluebirds, it is number 12, Jason Menyo, who comes on. And we think he is going to play left back, and Joel Bagan is going to move across to centre half. Ollie Denham, the man departing. Change for Ipswich Town. It's also their number 12, who is Finn Barbrook, on for the visitors. 2-0 to City then. Off we go for the second 45. Bright start from Ipswich. Appeals for a penalty in it. Hard to see from our angle who got a foot on that ball. Was it Jeffries competing? What do you think, Taylor Jones?
To be fair, I didn't really see it. Could have got a toe on it, I don't know. I don't think it was a plan anyway.
We'll wait for the replays to see if the defender just about intervened on that one. I think for Ipswich Town it's number 8, Ryan Carr, who has departed. He's growing into the game in midfield, but I can't see him out there anymore. So number 12, Finn Barbrook, sitting at the base of midfield, going to try and dictate play, as Eli King has been doing for City. Here he is, wearing number 6. Semenyo goes back to Baig, a little short. Bagan gets his head on that, have to tidy up as well. Just lets it run for a corner. Let's have a look then at this shout for a penalty. Goes into the box.
He was already on his way down, and he Ipswich spoke. I don't know. Seen them give him before, but seen him unlock that, so.
Short corner for Ipswich, good foot in from Colwell. Yeah, I think you're right, Taze. I think the guy with the ball has played it a little bit short, and the Ipswich man running on knows he's not going to get there and just tries to make the contact himself. So I think it is the right call from the referee. Ipswich with another corner. Chirewa to take it. Across it goes. Headed down, Taylor the recipient. It's bobbling in the box. It's not far away from Ipswich there. Wide for a goal kick. They've started this second half quite strongly, the visitors. Free kick against Colwell there. Rotondo as well, just to put a bit of pressure on the taker. Finn Barbrook. Here's Michael Lavin. Barbrook. Again, it's King, the man putting the pressure in midfield. Antwi competing there with Foyo. City back into their shape once again as they finish that first half down to 10 men. It's King, great foot from Eli King. Now he's got space to run into. Plays it forward to Naikur. Has he got the pace? Not quite, but it will go for a corner. Important touch from Zach Bradshaw. And again, City playing on the break, a man down. Eli King central to it. Joel Bagan coming all the way up from centre half to take this corner. Already done some damage with a set piece today. Beautiful free kick in the first half to give City the lead. That's a decent delivery as well. King retrieves on the edge of the box. Opts to go back to Semenyo, who goes in turn to Thomas. Naikur apologies, Matondo offside. Here's Chirewa. Good foot in there from Antwi, but it's fallen kindly. Xavier Benjamin gets an important block in. Ipswich out to the edge of the box with Foyo. Barbrook. Owen Pritchard warming up for the Bluebirds. Joined now by a couple more of his teammates. I wonder if we'll see some changes. Perhaps soak up a bit of pressure for 10 more minutes and then bring on some fresh legs up front.
Yeah, Lennon's getting running down there. I don't know, maybe freshen up in midfield or in the higher areas. I see Percy down there. I'm shouting through the attackers and to press a few balls. So I don't know. Maybe he spoke to them and James about jumping on. You know, if they still want to play like I said in the first half, there's going to be mistakes. So a couple of fresh legs and a bit of pace. There's plenty more chances in there.
Yeah, Lennon Peake, Kean Ashford, options on the bench in attack for City. Eli King continues to work hard in midfield. Kua for a throw. Great strength from Antwi there to win that back from Foyo. Clips it towards Kua. No foul given. Ipswich come again. Mazionis to Lavin. Barbrook sitting deep, dictating play for the visitors, but can't pick out his skipper. LB Armin with that pass out for a throw. Stuck in between a couple of Ipswich bodies there. Does well though to win it back. Eli King needs to put a solid foot on it. City man still bobbling about up there. Jeffries as well, just to see that out for a throw. Again, perhaps we expect Ipswich to target that side where you've got Isaac playing as a makeshift right back, but as you said earlier, Taylor, he's happy with that and he does that defensive work, doesn't he?
Yeah, like I said earlier, he's got a good attitude, Isaac, and whatever he's asked to do, he'll do, and he'll put a shift in. He's a good lad, and you know, he's got a good attitude, so he won't have no problem doing that over there.
Clip ball towards the back post. Chance wide of goal off the stanchion from LB Armin. They've tried that ball, working it from right over to left because of that overlapping left back. Armin has had a couple of chances, a bit of space to make those crosses. Put that one wide of the mark. Joel Colwell, a little bit lucky, I think, to get that free kick. Tried to dribble away from three players, caught in possession, but it had been clipped. Muchirewa Nice sunshine here at Leckwith about 10 minutes ago, and now here comes the rain. Barbrook on the ball on halfway. City in a good shape. Here's Matondo. That's a poor pass. An unforced error for Ipswich Town, and Semenyo will just take his time with this one.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. I think they're going to have plenty of runners on the back line, like I've seen now. And their left back's going to push on. I'm pretty sure he'll be looking for that diagonal ball, but they'll have plenty of runners from midfield trying to get onto our back line. But they just got to. We just got to show them outside, and like Jay did there, just get tight and then just win something off our. Keep a good shape, because that's what they're going to want to do. Keep the ball and find gaps and play over us. So it's important to just keep a good shape.
Here is that man Armin, plays the ball down the line, which Benjamin deal with, and Ayinde gives the City skipper a bit of a shove. Not sure he's going to win that fight, to be honest. Another great foot in, a little bit of space behind Semenyo, but he recovers well there. Jay Semenyo puts a foot in, concedes a corner, but Mabweze had a bit of space to operate in. Important that he was shut down quickly.
Yeah, a good recovery from Jay. He's got that turn of pace. We all know he's rapid, so he can get himself out of trouble with his pace.
Clearance blocked into the path of the Ipswich man, and that's out for a corner. Good header away there from Nainakua, out to chase that ball too, but it's swung back in. Benjamin underneath it, chance on the volley, and it's another corner for Ipswich Town. Tommy Taylor with that strike, popped up off Cameron Antwi. Swung in once again. Free header this time, and it's flicked towards goal. Foyo with the touch. The midfielder, thankfully, over the crossbar. Changes then for the Bluebirds. With these three coming on then, Taylor, what do you reckon in terms of shape?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna have to see when
who makes way. Yeah,
yeah.
I think it is the front two guys coming off, Matondo and Nainakua. And there's that Joe Colwell as well departing. So perhaps straight swaps. Owen Pritchard goes into central midfield.
Yeah, straight swaps. Yeah.
And then we have Cian Ashford and Lennon Peake up top. Good shift. Hour played from those boys up there, working hard, chasing down a lot, and of course from Joel, returning to the side in midfield. Good shift from him. Tenacious, always loves winning that ball back. There's Bagan. Semenyo trying to get his head on it. King gets a foot in. Antwi, important touch. Menu has to deal with the Ipswich Town man. Corner taken then. It's fallen again. Thomas should gather.
No.
Fallen in the box, can't put it home. Bagan clears, and it's in now eventually for Ipswich Town. Joel Bagan arguing that there's a foul in there, and somebody is down on the deck in the net. It's Ipswich who have pulled one back. Really scrappy from a Cardiff City point of view. Bagan and co on the line, trying their best to keep that ball out.
Yeah, sloppy goal to concede from us, to be honest. When you're down to 10 men, and they're the last things you want to be conceding off, like set pieces and dead ball situations where they're the times where you can get organised and sort of set up instead of being out of shape and allowing Ipswich to play. So yeah, not a great goal to concede, but we can't let our drop. Gotta go again now.
Chirewa, the man who eventually poked that in at about the third attempt. Unfortunate really. Thomas unlucky not to gather in the first instance. Change for Ipswich just prior to that goal. Number 7 Jesse Nabweze was replaced by number 15 Rio Olidni Morgan, who was the man who swung that corner kick in. That's led to Ipswich Town's first goal. Hopefully it stays at 1 goal and City can keep this 2-1 lead. Difficult conditions now at Leckwith. The rain not helping matters. Ipswich moving the ball quickly from side to side. And Bluebirds have got to stay in that shape. And then Pete getting across. He has a bit of time to pick his pass, and Thomas able to gather. Out short to Barbrook. He's made an impact for Ipswich since coming on at half time, just controlling their play. Number 12 in midfield. Long ball, Bagan will deal with it. Out for a throw. 64 minutes played. Cardiff City 2, Ipswich Town 1. Eli King, great pressure. Ashford and Peak for company. Drop through, flag stays down, important intervention, but it's still not dealt with. Great feet. Comes back to Jeffries, first time he's had a run down that wing in a while. Stands it up, easily taken. Picked his moment well there, Eli King. Taylor for Ipswich just about keeps that in. Back to Morgan. Has a shot blocked. They'll come out to the left back, Albin. Recycled well by the visitors. City back in their defensive shape now. Bacon clears. Lavin to Mazionis. Chirewa. A bit more of a free roll. Ipswich is number 10, popping up on their left flank now. And we're going to have, I think, another change for the visitors. Yeah, it is number 14 coming on. That is Jack Manley, replacing number 2, Michael Lavin. Bagan wins that header. Ashford needs to make this his, and does. Just unnecessary there, that little shove on Olidney Morgan. Still the rain pours here at Leckwith. Cardiff City 2, Ipswich Town 1. It was nice and sunny earlier. Not sure where that's gone. Another chance for Ipswich from a dead ball situation then. Scored from a corner kick not too long ago to half the deficit. Be looking for an equaliser now. Morgan swings it in again. Here's Peake on the edge of the box. Ashford needs to be careful. Almost plays his way out of trouble. City need to come back in to a defensive mindset though, because his Morgan looked dangerous, but that's a heavy touch out for a goal kick. Two players then, says in Keane and Lennon, who haven't played too many games with this side this season yet. Through, you know, Lennon's just come in January, and obviously injury for Keane. But what do we reckon from their point of view for the rest of this game? What will Darren Purse have been asking them to do?
Well, I think Keane had suffered with an injury and he was out for a while. He suffered from an injury. He's out for a while, but he was trying to get himself back fit, and obviously that took a lot of time for him, so he's happy he's back now, because he's a right pain in the backside otherwise. I mean, he's a good lad. He's a nice kid, and Lennon, just since he's come in, he's been trying to get his fitness up, and obviously now he's in to play his games, so I just think they've been probably asked to just run the socks off for however long's left in this game, and just work off the team, because 10 men and they're not going to get a lot of chances, but if a chance does come, they certainly got the quality to do with them too. So
Darren Purse just speaking to them now, offering that instruction, and just saying about who presses when and where the other should be in that situation. A little bit of tactical instruction from the former Cardiff City captain. Break in play, because is it Jason Mania down? Maybe took a knock to the head, just getting a little bit of assistance. Just over 20 minutes to play in this one then. Cardiff City 2, Ipswich Town 1. Goals in the first half from Joel Bagan and Cameron Antwi put City in command. That red card from Adam McNamara. Last man, not a lot he could do, but it did shift the momentum of the game. Ipswich got back into it on the hour mark. Off we go again then. Joe Semenya back on straight away. Referee didn't forget about him this time, like he did with Isaac Jeffries in the first half. It's Jeffries who goes over to press the ball now. Here's King. Sends it high away from goal. The rain stopped and the sun's back out at Cardiff International Sports Campus. Ipswich dominating possession in this second half. One goal to show for it. They're looking for a second. City hoping to keep them out. Crossfield ball to Morgan. Well met from Semenya. Pritchard doesn't need to intervene there. It's a handball from the substitute Hardy. Free kick to City. Here's Manley out to Morgan into the Bluebirds half. Eli King once again reads that ball and wins it back. Been doing that all afternoon. Pritchard finding Ashford. Bit of space for Ashford to run into now. Manley coming back. Pritchard goes on the overlap. Opened up a little bit for Keane there. I wonder if he was going to shoot. Instead plays the safe option back to Semenya. This is where Ipswich will try and press, and Joel Bagan should find Thomas. Up it goes to Peake. I think he's offside. Won't matter though. Runs all the way through to Williamson in the Ipswich goal. Give and go. Not quite executed well enough from Ipswich, and Bagan pops it out for a throw. Flipped into the channel, Semenya wins it. Here's Ashford. Peake needs to help him with a supporting run. It's King doing that, unsurprisingly. Here's Eli King. Nice ball to Jeffries, bit of space for him. As Jeffries comes into the box. Cameron Antwi's got to get back and help, which he does well. Here's Barbrook. Bagan, excellently done from him. A good game today, Joel Bagan, no nonsense. Not taking too many risks at the back. And he's got this ability to step forward as well. And here's Semenya into the box. Joe Semenya, no options really for him, so he turns away from goal. Bagan's ball into the path of Ashford. Shooting chance. Second time, 3-1. Important goal for City. And a big moment for Keane Ashford.
He'd be happy now.
Didn't give up on it, came back to him, and that showed that striker's instinct to make it 3.
No, yeah, and that's what he's probably been asked to do, you know, get up a pitch, good legs. I think Joel's done well from the start of that move. I think he's playing well as well. He's breaking up play a lot, and say when you're down to 10 men, you need to get bodies up the pitch and, you know, support the attacking players, and that can be tough when, you know, you got one less man. But to be fair, the boys are digging in and they're showing a good graft, so it's only what they deserve. Ipswich haven't really been showing much past 10 minutes. So,
yeah,
well done to Ash.
First real shooting chance in the second half for City. Been defending for so long. Isaac Jeffries had a bit of space a few minutes ago just to try and get forward, and then it's on this other side. Joel Bagan stepping forward. Credit to Semenyo for not rushing, coming back and picking the right pass, and plaudits too for Ashford. Keeper possibly could have done better with it on the second attempt, but from the Bluebirds' point of view, it's an important strike, and that could have been an important strike for Ipswich. I'm not entirely sure how that's been given as a corner, but there's a little warning sign there with Morgan getting in around the back of Semenyo.
Yeah, he just needs to be careful of that run. I think their left back as well is looking for that. I think he's trying to push on a bit more, but them diagonal runs inside of the full back just need to check shoulder and be aware of it a bit more, but it's going to happen.
Ball in, and that's 3-2 straight away. Far too easy for Ipswich to score there. It's Foyo, number 6, Osman Foyo with it. One of the taller players in this Ipswich Town squad, but he had a free run at it. I think it's Jason Semenyo marking him. It's a bit of a mismatch in terms of height, but how important was that Kian Ashford goal? Because now we have a game back on again.
Yeah, it's a really good ball in, to be fair, from the Ipswich man who took the corner, but like I said, their last goal is sloppy, you can see, because they don't want to be conceding off dead ball situations when, like I said, that gives you a chance to organise and set up instead of scoring for open play. It's disappointing, but yeah, Kian's goal was a good one just now, to be fair. But
interesting last 15 minutes once again. City pulling 2 goals ahead. Pegged back almost instantly by Ipswich Town. So we're back where we were then, 3-2 to Cardiff City. Just under 15 minutes to play. Ball across, great save from Thomas, that's really important.
great save from Joel.
A little too easy.
Quality.
A little too easy coming down this side, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
ball comes across, not much pressure on it. And credit to Joe Thomas. Stayed alert, moved across his goal line and pulled out a big block. Corner now to Ipswich Town. Pritchard, good header away. Ashford chases it down. The goalkeeper Woody Williamson just about gets away with that. Chirewa, space out wide for Morgan. He's looked lively since coming on. Rio Olidney Morgan. Chirewa, not the man you want in space on the edge of the box. Great block. And Pritchard with it. Swung in once again. Plenty of bodies there for Ipswich Town, and thankfully it's run out for a goal kick. Bit of an overload of the back post.
Yeah, they're going to have plenty of bodies in the box, but no, quality save from Joe, and I will give him credit where credit's due. Well, kept us in the game, but more importantly kept the scoreline as it is. Really good from him.
Ten minutes to go then in this one. Cardiff City 3, Ipswich Town 2. We've had plenty of goals, free kicks, red cards. It's been an entertaining performance here. Ipswich trying their best to get a draw. The Bluebirds at present holding firm. Here's Manley. Comes inside, away from Ashford. the scorer of the Bluebirds' third. Armin clips it across. Chirewa free inside the 6-yard box. Can't stab it home. Out for a goal kick, and the warning signs keep on coming for City.
Yeah, as a midfielder again, this is where we're going to struggle, because if you can see on our left side, then Cam gets drawn out again like as in the first half. He's going to have to do that, and everybody's going to have to, you know, run backwards and be out of position sometimes, and obviously they got that overload in midfield and they can flood the box, and that's how he was free. No man for man in there.
Just made that late run off the back of Pritchard, and in between him and Semenyo. Jeffries puts a good boot on that, which is won by Peake. Ashford still chasing it and wins it back, and somehow concedes a free kick. Don't really understand that one, to be honest. It's a centre half twice his size, but it's back with goalkeeper Williamson. King again, brilliant.
Hold on, King.
Pritchard trying to return it to his midfield partner. It's back with Bradshaw. Williamson now. Morgan advancing, puts a good foot in. Jose Semenyo. Good delivery. Bacon clears away. 8.5 minutes left. Here's Manley. Good switch from Morgan. Just going from side to side. Here's Armin with a bit of space. Chirewa again gets himself free. Got Benjamin for company. Slid across towards Taylor. Again, Joel Bacon's there, puts it out. Shot on goal, and Thomas again with an important fingertip on that one, out for a corner. Just takes it away from Foyo, who's lurking at the back post waiting for the tap in.
Yeah.
Ipswich turning the screw here inside the final 10 minutes. It's a good effort. I think it's that man Chirewa again, struck from distance.
Yeah, he's been good today for them.
Another delivery. It's got pace on it. It's another free header, and it's wide of goal. Albi Armin with it. That's two big chances for Ipswich in the last couple of minutes. Thankfully, neither of them taken. Here come Ipswich again. Day up to Taylor. Back to Ayende. Swings it into the box. Pritchard meets it. Comes up to Manley. Sets up nicely for him, but plays the smart option, and it's back now with Morgan. It's been lively since he's come on. A couple of good deliveries into the box. King. That's not handball, says the referee, and on we go. Well to clear there, Eli King. He and Pritchard mucking in together really well. Peake trying to lead that press. And they give him a go. It's not the right option and doesn't work. City have a free kick, the throw in, sorry, deep in their own half.
Good defender from Jay as well. He's asking for the foul, but streetwise from Jay, clever defensive play.
Semenyo then with the throw down the line towards Peak, and that will be an Ipswich ball. Into the final 5 minutes, Cardiff City, a goal to the good, 3-2 up. A man down, and Ipswich Town trying to make the most of that. Good ball down the line from Manley, and Semenyo just sticks it out of play. Safety first. Great footing once again from King. How many times have we said that today? Goes on the run on the overlap as well. Peak instead looking for Ashford. Puts the pressure on. Now Peak returns the favour, but it's Manley who gets away with it. Barbrook plays into Morgan, who goes down. Referee brings play to a halt. Rio Olidney Morgan. Linesman and referee just having a chat, trying to work out what's happened there. Not entirely sure. It was a foul. Another stoppage then. It's going to be a bit of injury time at the end of this game. Unfortunately, we never know quite how much there is. I'm keeping an eye on the referee for any hand signals he might give to indicate that, but Cameron Antwi with a sweet finish to make it 2. From this corner, the Ipswich scrappily got back into it. Joe Thomas unlucky not to claim. Joe Bagan unlucky not to clear. In the end, it was Chirewa who managed to poke it home. Kean Ashford got City's third, and it was Foyer with a header almost straight away that made it 3-2. Back underway. That's a pretty awful clearance, and then Peak's taken a whack as well. Defenders dragging him off the pitch. Good play in the corner from Peak and Semenyo using their strength. And it's come out to Ashford. He's got King in space, has a go on goal. Eli King could save. Needed tipping away that from Woody Williamson. Corner taken short, unsurprisingly. Ashford trying to dribble past two opponents. Excellently read once again from Eli King. which then play out as we approach the 90-minute mark. Free kick given. King down, getting some treatment at the minute, just further delayed the taking of this free kick. Finally then, this ball will be taken. Eli King has to go off after receiving that treatment. And it comes, good delivery. And it's landed at the feet of Zach Bradshaw. Couldn't get his shot away though. On comes King leading that chase. Manley. Driven in, Benjamin with his chest. Antwi does what's needed, puts his foot through it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Here's Barbrook. Lifted high, and Thomas should gather and does. City goalkeeper just taking his time, trying to see this game out. I think on the balance of play, Taylor, you have to say it's a deserved win for Cardiff. Defended a lot, understandably, with that red card, but by and large they've stood up to the challenge really, really well.
Yeah, it's not done yet, man. Couple of minutes left to see out, but no, to be fair, the boys put a real good shift in. It's been a good graft. They've had to do it because of the red card, but it's only what they deserve. Ipswich have a few chances. They haven't really done a lot apart from, you know, the corners, and, you know, we shut most of the chances down through open play. I don't think they've had many through there, which we'd be pleased about, but it's been quite solid apart from that. But like I said, got to see these few next minutes out now.
As you say, still not done just yet. Another corner for the visitors. That one comes off Benjamin, deflected behind. Plenty of bodies back in there. Swung in. Pritchard trying to meet it. Still not fully away. Shot on goal. Still bouncing around there and finally cleared. Only as far as Manley. Good work from Lennon Peake. Needs to send this one down the line if he can. That'll do. Still we play then with an Ipswich Town throw-in. It's been an entertaining game. City still 1 goal up. Over it goes to Ayinde. He'll stick this ball in the box. And it comes to Morgan, back across, and that's a really loose pass. And Peake has Ashford in support if he can see him. Here's Cian Ashford to wrap it up, onside, 1v1. Ashford finds the net, 4-2. And that, finally, should be that. Let's have a look at this one again. It's a loose pass. Peake picks it up. Wasn't sure if he was going to spot Cian quite in time, but
he played in just in time. I think no, it's a good decision because probably Cian was screaming at him No fucking hear with his headphones on, but Ash probably screaming at him to hold it and delay it. It's a good decision. A good composure from Ash, and only one he deserves. He's been good since he's come on. But fair play to the lads. I'm pleased for them. Only one they deserve for red card 25 minutes in, and to keep going and keep pushing. Good sign of character.
He's been a threat as well as doing that defensive work, Ian Ashford, since he came onto the pitch. Around about an hour played, 2 goals to his name. Composed with that finish, had a lot of time to think about it, but still managed to stick it away. That is that. Full time then, Cardiff City 4-2 winners over Ipswich Town. It's the reaction that Darren Purse wanted after the defeat in midweek. Perfectly executed plan. A man down for most of that game, but the Bluebirds defended well, stood up to the challenge and scored goals at the other end to make it count. Joel Bagan with the opener. Cameron Antwi made it 2. Ipswich Town came back in, but then Ian Ashford's brace won right at the death on the counter-attack. A mention too for Joe Thomas, absolutely brilliant save at a crucial moment in the match that could have swung things. In the end, it's City who claimed the victory. Taze, what are your thoughts on that game?
Wasn't the prettiest in slightest, but Percy was looking for a reaction. I think everybody's looking for a reaction because Tuesday wasn't good enough. Everybody knows it wasn't good enough, and we spoke about that. But we did certainly have a reaction, and we didn't want to play the way we played, but sometimes football doesn't always go our way, and I think it's just important for the group. Good win, 4 goals against, play with 10 men for a large part of the game. So, I'd be pleased to be all smiles, I think, in the dressing room. Nothing to really complain about. Harsh red card, but it happens. I'm not a defender, but the boys did well. Good character, good desire in the end, and a nice afternoon.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the second half then. Ipswich started strong. A couple of opportunities at the back post. It was Ipswich who managed to get back into it. Trying their best to force the ball in from set pieces, and one of them did pay off. Sloppy goal from Chirewe. This one the leveller. Thomas comes to claim, doesn't quite get there, and heroic defending on the line, but in the end just squeezes in to make it 2-1. Joe Bagan involved for City's third, steps forward. Jason Menio did well, didn't rush the pass, turned, came back inside, picked out a teammate. And in the end it was Ian Ashford who managed to stick it away at the second attempt. Only took a minute though for Ipswich to score their second. Came from a corner similarly to their first. This time it was Osman Foyo who put his head on it. And then with the score of 3-2, Ipswich kept pushing, and this was the key moment from Thomas. Great save from him. And you feel if that had got to 3-3, maybe Taser, it could have been a different last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, crucial save from Joe. He deserves credit for that. Kept the scoreline as it was, and I think goalkeepers don't really get as much credit as they should sometimes, but that's as good as a goal for me as a defender, in my opinion. If my keeper pulled off a save like that, I'd be I'll be slapping him on the head. So yeah, brilliant save from him.
Another good one there to deny Chirewa. And it was another chance for Ipswich. They did have their opportunities in the second half, but a lot wide. But City were clinical. And it was Cian Ashford at the very end who managed to get his second. Eli King with this chance too. Forced a good save from Williamson. Set up nicely for him. Couple of moments where Ipswich threatened from set pieces, and then the deciding moment deep into stoppage time where City wrapped up the points. Peake played it through for Ashford, just held his run perfectly and put it away, and that made it 4-2, and that was the final score here. Deserved win on the balance of it for Darren Purse's side. Thank you for joining myself and Taylor for this one. We'll be back for the next under-21 home match here at Leckwith. But the final score from today's match: Cardiff City 4, Ipswich Town 2.